Hi everyone, Annette Kessler here with 12 Cards of Christmas 2023, and today we are making a pop-up standing card. We have made something similar before, but this time it's really cool with a really pop-up effect. So you have a link to the cutting guide and instructions in the description under the video. You can go ahead and grab that, print it, and then pre-cut all your pieces to follow all the tutorials. So we're going to score our piece on the long side at 1/2 inch, 2 3/4, 3 1/4, 5 1/2, 7 3/4, 8 1/4, and 10 1/2. Basically, we're going to make the base, and it's really easy card to make, but with a really fun effect. Once you are done with the scoring, we're going to fold all the score lines in the same direction. And then it's always a good idea to burnish with a bone folder, especially with the moving cards. The paper needs to know where to go, so very important. So once you have everything folded, we're going to bring a craft knife and a ruler. This is how it's going to look from the side. This is our base. So we're going to either bring a trimmer or a craft knife and a ruler, and we're going to make a slit in the middle. So on the 5 1/2 score line, we're going to cut a slit. The slit is going to start from 1/2 inch going all the way to 4 inches. So align your paper with the 5 1/2 score line, and then take it very, very slightly. When I say slightly, I mean less than 1/32 of an inch to the left, and then start cutting from 1/2 inch going all the way down to 4. You can do this again with a craft knife and a ruler if you need to measure. So I'm starting from 1/2 inch going all the way down to 4. Now again, align your paper with a 5 1/2 score line and take it very, very, very slightly to the right, and then do exactly the same thing. And then we're going to have a slit. It's going to be less than 1/32 of an inch wide, very, very thin, but wider than just one cut. See, this is how it looks. Very, very narrow slit, and we're going to take our scissors and cut off the excess paper like this. And this is the slit where the pop-up tree is going to go through. Okay, so now take the two pieces, the two triangle pieces, and we're going to make our trees. So we need to cut 2 triangles, and the easiest way to do it is to find the center of the paper piece. I just flipped them, it's the same green color. So I'm going to find the center of the piece, mark it, and then cut from the corner to the piece to make a triangle. It's pretty easy. You can do that with scissors as well. And then I use the first piece as a template for the second piece. So now I have 2 trees that are ready for the card. Okay. Let's bring back our base. Now I'm going to glue the two trees back to back. And when I make cards, basically any craft, I always like to use liquid glue. I think that it's stronger, gives me time to adjust the position of the elements, and I like it better, but you can use dry double-sided tape if you want. So when I have my tree, we're going to assemble the card. It's pretty easy. So what we're going to do is apply glue to that tab on the right, or you can apply the glue to the tree, doesn't really matter. And then we're going to attach it to the little tab, but make sure it peeps through the slit, because that will make its popping up pretty easy. If it's not going to peep through that slit, then it's going to get lost on the way up and it's not going to find the opening. Now we're going to apply glue to the tab on the other side and close the card. And that is basically it. It's pretty easy. Let's see how that works. Ready? So when you flatten the card, then the tree pops up. Isn't that cool? And then the card just stands there. So you might be tempted to add embellishments to the tree. Don't, because that will interfere with the movement of the tree popping up. However, I think it's a little bit bare, so what I'm going to do is add a triangle on each side. But if you do that, make sure that you glue it all the way down through the slit, so not to damage or interfere with the movement. If you add just another layer of something, paper or embellishment, outside of the slit, then the tree will get stuck on the way back down. Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to add these two triangles, and I'm going to make sure that I insert it, like I said, all the way down. And if you want to write the message, you can write your message on either side of the card. You can add a white or a lighter piece of solid color paper and then write your message on that. So I really hope you like this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials. So this was card number 2 in our 12 Cards of Christmas 2023 series. So stay tuned for all the other cards coming your way. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.